Check it out. I got the 5, 6, and 750 watt new Ultra X4 power supplies, and we're gonna do a little unboxing in a second, so stay tuned. All right, so today we're gonna do things a little bit differently. I'm gonna do like an unboxing. It's so popular on the web. Everyone does it with every hardware product, and we never do it. So I'm gonna do a little unboxing. Now, what I have here are the new X4 power supplies. This is the mid-range line. Now, they have a high-end line with like 1,000 watters and higher, but this is the mid-range line. 500, 600, and 750 watt power supplies. Now, these things are actually really, really nice. They're all single rail design. So there's all the amperage is coming off of one rail. They're all modular. They have tons of amperage on the 12-volt rails. They have lots of connectors. This one supports triple SLI. These two will actually support SLI if you're using one 6-pin connector. If not, they're meant for single GPUs. And they're also 80+ bronze certified, so they're also very efficient and very, very quiet. 135mm fans on these things. They feature active PFC. And so they're actually really nice. So let's go through a little bit of an unboxing. I'm going to show you what you get when you get one. So here we go. We're going to start off. Get up in here. First of all, you're going to see a very nice manual. It's going to give all your information inside, instructions on how to install. If you don't know how to install this, well, you'll know after you read that manual. This is very nice. Check this out. Look what they give you. So here's a little blister pack. And check out all this good stuff. First of all, you're going to open this up. Look at this. Look at all they give you. This is a PSU silencer or a vibration dampener. Really good stuff. Silences your case and make sure that it stops all vibration, even though these things are pretty much vibration free nowadays. They're very efficient. You get some zip ties. You get black thumb screws to throw them into the back, and there's a 5th one in case you drop one underneath the couch or into the cushions and you lose it. That kind of is annoying. And you also get the regular screws for everything else. Nice padding, and then bam, here's the PSU itself. Now, what's really cool about this power supply is that it does not use even a main ponytail. Every single part of this thing is completely modular. Another thing that's really cool is for the size of it, it's a 750 watt. Look how small it is. It's not really that big, and it looks really, really nice. The fit and finish on this is very high-end. High-end solid-state capacitors inside. Everything is really, really high-end. I love the fit and finish of everything, especially all these connectors. They're perfect. So that's really cool because a lot of times you get that main ponytail and then everything else is modular. Here you have everything modular, so you only use what you want. You got a 24-pin connector, you got a bunch of Molexes, and then a bunch of PCI Express. Some of these break off into other ones. And with that, that's obviously going to bring us to the last part of this box. Check this out. You guys are going to love this. It's kind of a new thing all the PSU companies are doing. They're giving you nice little pouches to store all your cables, and Ultra is doing the exact same thing. Check that out. Really nice little pouch. Pretty much comes with everything you're gonna need. And let's go through some of these cables, show you what you got in the box. Now remember, this is a 750 watt, so this one's gonna have more connectors than the rest of them. So if you're shopping around, you wanna buy one of these 500 or 600 watters, make sure you read the specifications so that you know what cables come with which ones, because they don't come with all of them. So of course you're going to run a computer in 500 or 600 mode, but only the 750 has enough PCI Express connectors to pretty much do everything. So here you go. Starting off with this one, you do have quite a bit of connectivity as far as hooking up graphics cards and stuff goes. So PCI Express, 6 pins. You actually have 4 of these in total. So 6 PCI Express, 6 pins. You also have an 8-pin. Let's see, where's this 8-pin? Here you go. Here's your 8-pin. You got 2 of these. So these can break away off into 6 as well. So that means you can do triple SLI if you're using all 6-pin connectors. So you have 6 6-pin connectors in total. That means you can do triple SLI. No problem. Very, very nice. All right, next we'll go to the 24-pin. Here's your 24-pin motherboard adapter, and it's nicely labeled to motherboard and to power supply. Keep in mind that this is a straight 24-pin connector, not a 20+4. So this is going to be, again, these are brand new power supplies. They're for brand new systems. Not brand new systems, but definitely motherboards that have a 24-pin connector. And if your motherboard still has a 20-pin connector, you probably went overkill on the power supply, and you should probably get a new computer because you're living in the dark ages. Also, as far as peripheral cables go, 4-pin Molexes, you got a bunch of these. You actually have 9 in total that you can use. If you want to max it all out, you can do 9 Molex connectors. I don't really use them that much anymore, but they are useful occasionally. Here's your APS 12-volt 8-pin. Very nice. It's 8-pin motherboard connector. You also have a nice thick power cable included. And I want you guys to notice that every single cable that comes with this thing comes with its own little tie wrap. Its own little Velcro tie wrap, and these are actually gold. You don't realize it, but you know what? These are so much nicer to use for cable management than zip ties are. They come off easily. You can move them around. They say Ultra on them. They're all black, and they're really nice. The other thing I want you guys to notice, I don't know if you can zoom in any closer here. Take a look at the weaving, the sleeve job they did on the cabling. Very, very sturdy sleeve job. You know, sometimes you push them together and they open up and they get all nasty. It's not going to happen on these. These are really, really well done. I mean, like I wouldn't say mil spec, but nearly mil spec wiring. Very sturdy cables. Really like what they did with that. Now let's keep going on. Now, as far as SATA connectivity goes, to hook up all your hard drives, you can hook up to 9 hard drives with these SATA connectors. So that's multiple RAID 5 arrays that you can hook up as far as hard drives go. And of course, you can always use the Molex connectors and use Molex to SATA converters to get even more power for more hard drives. Now, there are a few other little connectors here. They're not too important, so I won't go over them very much, but you got a little 4-pin fan. You use those sometimes. Somewhere in here, here we go. Bizarre cable. Look at that. Couldn't even tell you what that is. We got floppy cables. Look, what are these? What are these weird connectors? These are actually case fan connectors. Very rare. Don't really use these very often. There's also a floppy connector in here. I swear to God, I saw it somewhere. There is a floppy cable. Boom, there it is. I mean, come on, who uses floppy? It's ridiculous. So keep in mind those are all there, but the main important ones, the one you want to know, is that you have a six 6-pin PCI Express connectors, 2 of which can be converted to 8-pin. You have a 24-pin motherboard connector, and then you have an 8-pin motherboard for your EPS 12 volts. So lots of connectivity. Again, 135mm fan, even when it was really hot in the room we were testing, which is right in here because it's really hot right now, lots of lights. It cranked up the temperature. The fan never went high. It never spun up high. Very, very clean power, and it overclocked to no problem. I was running it on a build that had a 975 overclocked to 4.2 gigahertz, and it had no problems keeping that overclock stable. And that's something where if you have a cheap power supply, you're going to know that something is wrong when you start crashing, and it's usually the power supply, and it's not. Clean power. Very nice stuff. It's the Ultra X4, available 750, 600, and 500, and they even have higher numbers in the X4 series, 1000 watt, and I think 1150. They just keep going up and up. So really good stuff. If you have any questions on any of this kind of stuff, feel free to email me, and I'll see you guys next time. For more information on these 500, 600, and 750 watt Ultra X4 PSUs, go to com.pewter.tv. For Computer TV, I'm Albert.